This is Cowtown 99, and we are here today on a way different topic than normally. Now, several years ago, I used to really be into bonsai, and when I moved recently to this location that I'm at now, I packed up all my bonsai stuff, never took any action on it. A lot of my plants actually died because a lot of them that I had at my other house had more sun and it wasn't as damp and humid and warm where I'm at now. So I have a little juniper for you guys that know bonsai and do bonsai very seriously like I do. You'll know what bonsai this is. Now, it's been a long time since I remembered a lot of them, but I'm going to be doing a specific look with this guy once it gets a little bit bigger. Now this one's about the size of my hand, as you can see here, but this one's doing really good. She's been going through some tropical weather right now, even having tornado season because I'm out here in Fort Worth, Texas. But the location that I'm at is real damp and nice and warm, so it goes really well with moss and all the stuff that I've put here. But anyways, this piece was fully done by me. I have a local creek in my backyard. As you guys can see, if you wanted to see my shelf, I might take you over there and show you my shelf where I usually keep all my pots and stuff for when I do bonsai. But my creek has an amazing amount of healthy moss. It's got a waterfall along with a walkable edge, and that is a huge ant. Don't want to get bit by him. Golly, yeah, those are big fire ants. Those hurt. But anyways, yes, there is about, I'd say, a road length of walkable space on each side. So there's a lot out there in that creek, and I've used it to my advantage to create this piece into the way that I've wanted it. But I'll go ahead and show you a little bit what I'm working with here. But I just planted a little second side tree here that's been growing out of my yard for quite some time. I just kind of want a small little distraction for now, and this piece of log here hangs over the edge, and as you can see, I got my little boulder back over there with some moss growing on it. That actually was found like that, surprisingly. Pretty crazy. I look for some of the raddest stuff, and mainly it's digging. When I'll go to pull that stuff up, it'll mostly be stuck to something, so I'll try to usually pull it up with it and use it. And then the log I have sitting here is a dried out log, and I've used it because it holds moisture, which is good for the moss. If I'm usually gone periodically out through the day, which normally I can be, so it's got a little bit of stuff growing in it, which is fine. I kind of like distractions. And I've got a little piece of wood here with this guy here down in the ground. Anyways, yes, this juniper is definitely beautiful. She's been in the pot for about, I'd say, 4 days now. And I've just slowly come back and added a few things, taking my time with it. And the rocks, like I said, were found in the creek too. Those are pretty rad. So definitely gonna let this baby grow up and get older, and then eventually I'll wire it. I'll probably wire it here soon. I'm gonna wait for these limbs here to get just a little longer, those limbs back there, and this one will probably be ready soon, and this one probably as well. And then I kind of want to wait for the top to get more full and a little bit taller, probably a little bushier up top, and then want it to come out more. And then I'll probably wire the trunk going up and at an angle coming over or something. But and eventually it'll get repotted. This is an original too, a colored pot as you can see from underneath. It's got the hole with the drainage vent and all that, but do another side view. This piece is very beautiful. But here soon, yeah, and you know, I got local nurseries around here too that carry junipers, different styles of junipers, other styles of trees too that I don't even remember names of, but this one specifically I'm gonna do a certain style with once it gets a little bigger. Still looking for something, I would say a tree its size, it's dead, so I can perfect the kind of style that I want. Usually it's, I can't remember what the names of them are, but it's usually when you have a leftover tree that has died, or you specifically grow it into it. You wire it into the dead tree, but the tree is gonna look like a bonsai anyways. It's gonna have weird stuff going on with it and crazy roots. So when you wrap that thing all up in there and plant it, it's gonna look so beautiful. But I'm just waiting for it to get a little taller. It's probably gonna take a year. I'll probably leave it in here for a year or two, and then repot it. And who knows, I might just leave this one just like this. It's unique in its own way. It's small. It's a tree that grew under a log, and it's, you know, got its own little doodad. I haven't figured out what that is yet. It was planted right under the tree right here, so I'm assuming it's this live oak. I don't know, but if it's a live oak tree, that'd be kind of cool. I'll just use that and call it done. But for sure, this is my juniper that I've done completely by hand. And stay tuned for my next video. I'll probably be doing a bigger tree. I'm gonna go down to my nursery and pick up one for about 30 bucks. Get a decent sized one. That way I can make a few more and get them on here for you guys. But anyways, till next time, I'll see you again.